people saying like, yeah, Jammeh, naman kuma phone total executive for normal, yeah, Jammeh must speak. Dolbe Jelefan, they will go and provide audios. Me alongo. That was the last discussion he had with you. Not knowing that there are some discussion that he might make that will not be privy to the public. So what will you say to that?
Actually, that audio was intentionally recorded with the approval of Babili himself. That's why that audio went viral. I think that was before our demonstration, right? But after one told me Babili the Amjel, how many? And this negotiation we are doing with Baro, or we're gonna start the proper one. He consented to it. He was making a follow-up. But anyway, he is in the picture. He knows what we are up to. So more believe then you are not a true supporter of Babili.
How about the recent stories that Jammeh spoke to some individual person that there will be no coalition with any political party?
No, we are on Wolu. They have a group. And we know who sponsored that trip, not President Jammeh. And President Jammeh did not give that directive. This is why we are coming out with a press release to refute that person. What he's saying, he's just trying to camouflage the people. And why specifically CRR? Why only CRR? Don't we have regions, their voter population is more than CRR. Why specifically CRR? And yet, these same people are the people masterminding the efforts we're trying to do in CRR. But yet can be West Coast, LRR, then you go to CRR. My friend, that's a long way. They have an interest there, but it's not going to work. And look at the kind of people they went to meet. They are having a row with the national executive. So that is not true. Now everybody can claim I've been talking to President Jammeh. Everybody does that. But it's not true. We know a special charge group in the diaspora who financed that trip to a tune of almost $21,000. I have the material evidence in my phone.
You're serious?
I'm very serious.
Jere maronko nge kontong.
Jere in Sweden.
Akala salibo.
In Stockholm, okay.
So, and on the other issue, me alonko is a big doubts to the APRC militants. Whether Barros will be trusted.
Yes.
If we are to come to terms with him.
As far as APRC is concerned, because he has never done any distrust to us, have he?
How about the military installation in Jammeh's residence as commander-in-chief?
That was done without his consent.
As commander-in-chief?
Yes, we made a follow-up. There are a lot of things happening in this country of which the president is not aware of. He made a mistake by pronouncing that he is the most informed person, but he's the least informed person in this country. The least informed. But anyway, we do it all what it takes to make sure that military installation is moved from his family compound. We negotiating for that. More negotiating.
Do you feel like the TRC disrespected former President Jammeh?
More than disrespected.
When they went to Kanilai and go straight?
More than disrespected. Not only that, the Commission of Inquiry stole a lot of goods from his house. There were three briefcases. My party was there. Where are those briefcases? Where are those briefcases? And what is the content in those briefcases? But Tamiru told the public that 25 containers. You all want the Kanilai. While that is not true. It was 225 containers. What moved from Kanilai? Where are the containers? I have the list. President Jammeh gave me the list. I have the list. Very valuable material, including these co-op TVs for high schools and so on. Willing to do after the election. Where are they?
Bike cars.
Bike car will be about 75. Motorbike school about 75. I have the list. I'm having the list. A poultry set of Muyango, it can take up to 500,000 chicks. It's gone. It's gone. Irrigation machine, this borehole drill machine, about 3 trucks, they all gone. I don't know.
So they took all these assets, claimed that Jammeh e banko la ko dole sunya
Yes.
ay banko la ko dole sunya ay ñun sang
Ah.
the same very people
Yes.
who are saying that in fact they are calling for Yahya Jammeh's prosecution for economic crimes and they did the same thing. What will Barrow government do?
Because after you ne sun suluto ni ya Jammeh sun ri tole asunya sun bu te tole garaga sun.
Will they ever face prosecution under
Oh,
APRC
yes.
APRC government?
Once we are in government or we are part of any government, those things must be investigated. They belong to the Gambian people. Because President Jammeh, he is not bothered if they collect all those things and give it to the Gambian people. But individual benefits, he is totally against that. He said this on a telephone conversation. Ako, he doesn't mind. But let the state benefit rather than an individual. But in being all these commissioners, how are they now? I mean, Ben Suda, I don't know story building the local initiative. Nia Besavo is a lawyer, but more could it long after the commission was wrapped up.
Malvin, you can ask a question and Rambo will answer to it.
Melvin Robertson.
Yes. Okay. So what few months to election. What is APRC agenda? In case there is no coalition.
Pretty soon we'll go for a mini congress to select our flag bearer. Because we need to have a flag bearer. Whether we're going for a coalition or an alliance or not, we need to have a flag bearer. So pretty soon we'll have a mini congress to select our flag bearer, because we know now Babylon cannot make it. Because some of the requirements, Anita Munda now, all they are not in his possession. So we need to do a mini congress and select our flag bearer, and automatically we know who our flag bearer is. Because before then we had two options. President Jammeh was A, and the interim party leader was B. So we're not going to take anybody from outside to come and become our flag bearer. That is totally out of the question. And no candidate is going to be imposed on us. No candidate is going to be imposed on us.
Okay.
Yes.
Usman Sanya, ako well done, Honorable Rambo. Dig it. So what will you say to the people viewing?
Not only the people viewing, but to the APRC in general. Mba tandile la ko. Mbalunda min kunung President Jammeh la ko bila tambi. Because something has just knocked on our head that where he is residing, the president there is aging. Alama Jamfala. Na ala bon kota bi. President Jammeh will be in big trouble. Because we have oppositions in that country. Many are in the same line. Because in another meeting of South Africa, this ECOWAS parliament, Katandina deputy la Jeko, APRC deputy la ko. Ni Kendong TJ, this man is going back to the Gambia, he's going to be extradited. So I think that should bring a bell in our head. Yankuba Ture Alayin sentencing, if that did not bring a bell in anybody's head, then it will Balafati Fonte. And Woka Tandina Koninga President Jammeh, we are going to butcher him. Because we've never seen in the history of the Gambia where somebody was sentenced to death by hanging. They are provoking us. We will not be provoked. And who did it? A UDP mercenary judge, Ibrahim Keita. Go to his Facebook wall and look at his former posts.
Totally conflicted.
Exactly. Exactly. And unfortunately, even the sentencing document about it was not even written by him. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. No, the judiciary of the Gambia cannot be trusted.
Is it a form of a coup d'etat?
No, it's not the form of a coup d'etat, but Nanoko is UDP infiltrated.
Because if you look at the TRRC, the JAMMEH Commission, the CRRC, the National Human Rights Commission were all set up and by
all UDP. They are all Usinida's agenda, just to cripple the APRC and President JAMMEH. So I think it's high time APRC in Kolanganyai. Mamonen when Masinol. We need to wake up.
So what can the executive do in order to enlighten others who are seeing it as another?
Mickey, Gambia can be nyara. So more imagine if you don't want to accept it. A man getting a tongue more enlightening of the happenings in this country. Every day you hear new stories. If you don't want to learn from that, then you don't want the future of President Jammeh. But most of the people pretending to be loving him more than us, where were they when we were doing the real struggle? Where were they? So how can you just come now? I believe Italy President Jammeh can cut him more. That is fake.
Jabi Kasama Ako, why an alias? Cannot we win alone? Because
Jabi
we are
Kasama
the...
is UDP. I'm not going to respond to him. I'm not going to respond to him.
Jabi, you heard it for yourself, huh?
Afa is UDP. That's why they are following you.
No, why an alliance?
Yeah? Why an alliance? But in more for the other day, why does he want me to say it again? It's all long. Exactly. No, come for a special interview. Then I'll give you bombshell. I'll give you bombshell. Yes. Okay, that's correct. Absolutely. First of all, I'm appealing to each and every patriotic Gambian. Katandiko. Politics comes and go, but we are here to stay. We were here before politics, so let politics not divide us. We have special parties in this country who want to divide and rule. So then whenever you come to power to unite your people will be very difficult. So Gambians will will knock together for their selfish interests. Don't allow it, especially those tribalist parties. No tribe can have a presidency in this country. No tribe can elect you to become president. We must all come together and elect you to the highest office. But you are joking. You play with people's mind. So don't even go there. Alkana so and heads knocked together. Fitno abundu affair, but kadimba faka kolealde. And fitno akadat and dami momalo. No matter where you, and mostly this is called by some of these people in the diaspora.
Yes.
You tell about fitno kulukulo, the likes of Bakari Tarawale, Muyanko Namaka Taisabo Namandra. You come to Bamba Mas, whom Yamata Kotolt, but just on to really molto. I am to welcome to the Yamata to Mandoba and social media. But I am advising to every Gambian, ko, Alangataning Hakilo. He come for December is going to be tense. I don't think December is going to be tense. More man la phone, all of it no bonded. But Patio Patila da phone, all of ten condemn. Moon man so phone, the world of it number at a Kalajan. Ibinambe Kampankati. We are waiting for them. This country doesn't belong to President Barrow. This country belongs to every Gambian. So whoever wants to destabilize it, then you have problem with everybody. It's that simple.
Okay, thank you very much.
The next interview is going to be worse than this.
Sorry, Malvin, just the revelations are quite shocking. Revelations, yes, are quite shocking. Just as they are pushing for former President Jammeh to be held accountable. Are the APRC going to push that the former Justice Minister to be held accountable? Yes, to be held accountable. The question is very, very long.
No, I think I know.
To be held accountable for every single property belonging to former President Jammeh that was illegally disposed of. As far as I am concerned, there is a High Court judgment to the effect that all sales were done illegally. Second question, which I don't want to details answer to. Just a yes or no answer will be sufficient for me. Will the APRC ensure that whatever alliance they enter into, they have constitutional safeguards that will prevent the violation of any terms of such an agreement, taking into consideration that the elected president will have constitutional powers that will supersede every single coalition agreement entered into?
Yes or no?
That's a very, yes, that is going to happen, yes.
Yes, okay.
That is going to happen. Apart from the negotiating team, we're going to have a legal team. Apart from the negotiating team, we are going to have a legal team who will be advising the negotiating team. Allah for the coalition 2016 is not going to happen with APRC.
I think you have answered the first question, which is to hold the former Justice Minister accountable.
Of course. Because I believe that is why President Jammeh gave me a list. A list I was writing for almost 1 hour. It's a very long list, from 1 to I think 66. And you be itemized. I don't think I can have all this of him, but funny now. They took a lot of things from this man in Kanilai. Even scrap material you cannot find in Kanilai. These people are greedy wolves. You're not just to enrich themselves and then go. But Batambil will not escape this. He cannot escape this. And secondly, why should you give it on loan? Not a time about don't rokelala. You need show up as small as $5,000. This is why Mobi ni Nisukore Bebu. And the amount of cattle they are telling people for 7,000 is a lie. We're talking about 17,000 cattle, heads of cattle. No, Mama Keller, before the next interview, I'll make a print out of the list from Canning Line. You'll be shocked.
Okay.
We're talking about billions of dollars.
Thank you very much.
You never look.
Thank you very much, Deputy Party Leader.
Thank you.